Hi, it's Regina Huber from Transform Your Performance. In this video, I'm going to talk about some simple strategies that can help you upgrade your career and with it, your income, influence, and impact. So you can fully embrace your potential and enjoy a more fulfilled life. See, so many women call me because they are frustrated. They're not getting ahead in their careers despite all their hard work, all their dedication. Or they call me because they just found out that they are completely underpaid. Women that have been working in their industries for decades and sometimes even at the same company or firm for many, many years, and they've given it their all, working endless hours, making their jobs a huge part of their lives, a huge priority. And they're frustrated because they're not getting properly compensated for it. Their contribution and their competence are not honored, they're not recognized. They're not getting the promotions they want, while others who are seemingly less committed or work fewer hours do get ahead. They do get promoted. Yes, that is frustrating. And over time, it can even lead to terrible burnout. So if you have felt like this, what can you do to change this? Look, I've worked with hundreds of women and some men who have been in this situation. When they come to work with me, they often say, "Oh my God, I wish I'd met you 4 years ago when I took this job. And I had no idea that I totally under-negotiated." And then some tell me they didn't negotiate at all. They just accepted whatever they were offered because they were afraid they wouldn't get the job if they didn't. Or they just assumed it was the right pay, just to find out later that others were being paid more. Because those others did their research, they owned their value and they negotiated. But these women just accepted the salary they were offered without questioning it. And once you do that, it's of course much harder to correct it after. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things you absolutely must do before you go into your next negotiation. Whether it's about money or about a role you want or a project you want to be on, doesn't matter. And then I have a lot more, of course, and I'll also give you a link to my free Career Accelerator mini course at the end of this video. But for now, let's focus on the 3 basic strategies you absolutely need before you even consider having such a conversation. So the first strategy is do your research. Know what your position pays in the market. Even if you're not planning to leave your organization, do maybe some external job interviews. You know what? You never know what opportunity shows up on your way. But even if you love the organization you're currently in and you just want to figure out whether you're properly paid, this is a great way not only to find out about what other organizations pay, but it's also amazing practice for your internal conversations. Or if that's too big a time investment for you right now, then just do the research online or talk to a headhunter. Talking to a headhunter or recruiting company is always a great idea when you want to upgrade your career. This knowledge gives you awareness, and awareness is necessary so you can prepare your positioning, which is strategy number 2, positioning. Positioning. It's all about positioning. Assuming that you know what you really want, how do you then convince others that you are the ideal candidate for it, that you are the absolutely best candidate, the top choice for the role? Or if you're creating your own position upgrade within your team, why should they agree to that? Or if you want to be on a specific high-profile project, why should they pick you? Well, part of it is, of course, your specific skill set, your talents, all that good stuff, which is part of what I call your distinctive uniqueness in my work. This is about what qualifies you, right? That's the prerequisite. That's the more obvious part. But then, and this is really key here, it's about what's in it for them if they put you in a place where you can shine. Let's assume you're talking to your team leader, your manager. How does that thing, that role that you want benefit their team? How does it benefit them directly, even their career, their reputation, their goals? Can they achieve their team goals more easily if they put you in that place? And how does this potentially impact their own success, their performance review, their bonus? See, this is about positioning. It's not about you, it's about them. Although you're putting forth what you want, of course, but positioning is about the benefits for them if they give you what you want. What's in it for them, right? How to do this? Well, it will depend on your specific situation. And with my clients, we go through all the details of a potential conversation so they're optimally prepared to position themselves, their cause, their ask. And in many cases, their managers will even thank them. Positioning, so key to get what you want. Strategy number 3 is preparation, preparing for your negotiation. You will prepare in several different ways. You will need to have your numbers ready. Let's say you go into a salary negotiation. What's your ideal salary number that you want? What's the minimum acceptable? And what's potentially a third number in between these two that's still attractive to you, although it's not the ideal nor the minimum? And if you don't get your ideal salary or increase, what are some benefits or perks you can negotiate instead? Do you want to work remotely part of the time? Do you need some extra days off for caretaking? This could be many things, whatever it is you need or want. But preparing numbers isn't sufficient, and it's also not relevant for all negotiation conversations, because sometimes we negotiate for other content, like being on a specific team or project, or to get buy-in for a budget, or whatever it is that you want to achieve through your conversation. All these conversations require conversational intelligence in order to be successful. Specific language that I teach my clients, language that's effective in negotiations. Another critical piece of your preparation has to be energetic preparation. If you don't do that, you will miss out on a huge opportunity to raise your negotiation power. My clients who have used this know what I'm talking about, and I've also included some of these exercises in my book, Speak Up, Stand Out, and Shine, and you can find that on Amazon. And by the way, this book is endorsed by Laura Langemeyer, founder of Live Out Loud, who was in the movie The Secret. These tools are priceless. But talking about the secret of negotiations, the secret is in the combination of all of this. And of course, to get to a great place with negotiations and to make them truly powerful, most people do need additional coaching. And in our coaching sessions, we work on real situations and prepare specific language, content, etc. Because my clients want to figure out how they can be in charge of their conversation without the other person even noticing it. And through specific coaching, you can then upgrade your negotiation power for any negotiation, whether it's in sales or for your salary or for a budget, or whether you take on a specific task or not in your job, whatever it is, anything really. Of course, in my coaching programs, we don't only talk about negotiations. Of course, in my coaching programs, we don't only talk about negotiations. We also work on upgrading your self-image. I guide you on how to truly own your value so others will see it as well. And you can finally be recognized. In my coaching programs, we don't only talk about negotiations, of course. We also work on upgrading your self-image. I guide you on how to truly own your value so others will see it too. And you can finally be recognized for it. You'll be acknowledged for all your work and all the value you bring to the table, all the unique brilliance you contribute. Yes? For example, how can you stand out so next time it's you who will be the one considered for that promotion you want? How can you differentiate yourself for the role you want or for the project you want? And why do you deserve to get paid what you want to get paid? And we work on a self-empowering mindset. It's one of the most critical requirements for success. See, mindset isn't just a superficial thing like positive thinking. You can think positive all day, and it's quite an art for sure. But you could do that all day and still not get to where you want to be. It's about so much more than that. The right mindset drives effective action. And what is effective action? It's inspired action. It's focused action. The thing is, over 95% of your behavior is driven by your subconscious mind, your subconscious programming, meaning your subconscious is what determines your success through your habits, your behavior, the way you show up in business and in the world. Getting in control of your mindset will also help you establish healthy boundaries and therefore reduce your stress and really focus on the activities that attract the spotlight, that increase your visibility, and that make you memorable in the brains of the decision makers. Setting boundaries, so important. And for all of this, what has a huge impact is your business presence, a confident and compelling presence that you will then display in meetings, as a presenter, in networking situations, as a leader or aspiring leader. So what we want to see is an authentic, compelling, and confident presence. Business presence is composed of so many elements, and one essential element is energy, something that's not talked about enough in business. But once you know how to tap into your inner power energy and how to enhance your energetic presence, this will do wonders for you in meetings, in negotiations, in presentations, in job interviews. It changes everything. See, it's the combination of mindset, the energy that you put into your presence, but also the energy that fuels all your actions and the way you show up with your unique spark, your brilliance, your genius, and what words you use and what type of action you take. Is it effective action? All of this, it's the combination of all of this that drives your success. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's all connected. And that's why I've packaged all of this into my signature coaching framework, Powerful Leadership Transformation, or PLT. And this particular transformational approach makes it so much easier to focus on your unique needs. We work on specific situations and we transform as we do this. And then we use this transformation and this learning and these new habits to tackle future situations and challenges with greater ease, more gracefully. We reduce our stress in this way too. We take this transformation with us for the rest of our lives and into all areas of our lives. That's why I love this transformational work so much, because I've seen this change in attitude, skill, energy, and mindset happen for my clients over and over again. Clients who haven't only transformed their careers, but also their relationships and upgraded the overall quality of their lives. Here's what one of my clients said. She said, my short-term goals were realized faster than I had imagined. I got a raise within 2 months and leveled up shortly after. This was a big investment in myself and my career, but Regina has been worth it. I know that every time I sign up with her, I'll make that money back and more. Amazing, right? And she's just one of many. Another client wrote this for me. Working with Regina was the best investment I have made in myself. She's the personal trainer I needed for my career. Regina provided me with tools to focus myself purposefully and to pursue my passion within the structure of my organization. I think it's wonderful when we can do it within our organization. And sometimes it's a better idea to move on to a different place. The clients I've had the pleasure to work with and to accompany through this transition have done that very successfully, sometimes making 150% of the money they made before in their new jobs and kicking the new chapter off in an empowered way. This was also the case for one of my clients in Silicon Valley. She said, Regina has helped me understand my value and potential beyond my current role. She has been instrumental in setting me up for success in my next role and continues to be a trusted advisor. I hope these amazing stories and this video have given you some food for thought and inspired you to take action. Because without action, nothing much happens. And here's the thing, you can take easy action right away. All you got to do is sign up for my free Career Accelerator mini course, where I'll be talking about 3 steps to greater success. 1, standing out for the career you want. 2, setting boundaries. And 3, opening up new possibilities. You can find this free video course in the description to this video. Just click on the link and off you go. Easy. And if you're super inspired and really want to take a huge leap from here to reach your next career goal, then sign up for a call with me. I'd love to support you in your success because you deserve to be recognized. You deserve to increase your income, influence, and impact. And in this way, live a more fulfilled life. And you deserve to be supported on this path. So if that's you, don't put it off anymore. Don't give in to your subconscious programming that wants to keep you in false safety, that wants to keep you smaller than you really are. It's time to change what you don't like. It's time to take action. The time is now. There is no better time. Let's talk. You'll find the link to my calendar in the description to this video. Just find a spot and we'll get you scheduled. Or email me at regina@transformyourperformance.com if that's easier for you. Sometimes all it takes to elevate our lives is a decision. So click on the link and get yourself scheduled for a life and career changing conversation.